Thank you.
And I've seen a couple of videos, so great content.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And-
Hope it is bring value.
For sure. So he's my friend Paras.
Hi, Paras. So,
Nothing
Yeah,
else.
so I mean, I wanted to ask, like, if three things which you would recommend to me for my page, how to build up a brand.
where? Page in the sense where?
Instagram.
Instagram.
Yeah.
Stop focusing on organic growth because it is dead or on the verge of dying. This lady is standing on the verge of dying organic growth. If she enters the room, she's gone. You have to treat like that.
Okay.
Instagram is gone for organic. Ads like a charm. So when I do any growth for any kind of page or business, I just think of organic and inorganic. So organic for me is TikTok, LinkedIn and podcast. Inorganic is Facebook ads, Instagram ads.
Okay.
That's it for any page. Like just imagine in the conversation when I was answering that click to chat for WhatsApp, if you remember, if you recall, I just said how people are promoting that click to chat by Instagram story ads.
Yeah.
So like, see, the ads is just a way of promoting you as a business. So if you have a click to chat, which is a link, which is going to something, then you have to figure out how you will send more people using that link. And that's where inorganic comes into picture. तो वो कहाँ पर है? Facebook ads and Instagram ads पे.
Okay, so it's just you have recently started, right? In 2019 you mentioned.
For?
For the pages, I mean, like the
Page, right?
No, you're talking about my thing?
yeah, the content.
No, I am doing this since 2010-11.
Oh shit.
And I
But you're
was
pretty new.
silent
I
as
heard
fuck.
something there.
Yeah,
You said
that's
that
where
you
I
started
bombard like
2019.
exponential. So I have a long story of me being a 3 times dropout by choice
So what were
from
you doing
engineering.
earlier? I mean, how did you come?
So in 2009, I took my first ever drop from college, engineering background. I took 3 drops because of some reasons. I don't have a degree. So I was doing call center jobs from 2010 to 2014, where I scaled myself from online chat representative to a customer service head. So I have a good sales background, verbally talking and chatting as well in the US and UK process. Then I was side by side during this period of time. I was doing SEO blogging, which used to work at that point in time a lot because that was like a new thing. So I was always practicing blog and all those things. So if you still go to iamtheonlinemastermind.wordpress.com, it is one of my blogs where I used to blog on gratitude, where I didn't have a idea about domain and hosting.
Since when the vlogging comes?
Blogging 2013-14.
Vlogging, like video part. You
Yeah,
started-
video,
Where
2013-14ish.
you're posting them? Facebook?
YouTube.
So YouTube.
YouTube.
So you have.
See, I never popped out as a blogger,
Yeah.
though I have a practitioner of blogger. I never popped out as a YouTuber, though I'm a hardcore practitioner since 5 years. I never popped out on Snapchat, though I was hardcore on Snapchat for 2 years. I popped out in 2019 because 8 years long journey helped me to pop out.
So right now, the audience which you have, like you said, 500,000 people on TikTok, and then some Instagram. Like I haven't checked.
Yeah, obviously.
But on Instagram. So obviously, like TikTok user, it's the millennial audience. We know that, like majorly.
No, I have parents following me. I have parents who are DMing me.
How do you use that
Mostly, like,
audience to like what you getting follow?
I'll give you a live case study. So I had English account. My entire career is English. Though I'm a Gujju boy, where I can do something in Gujarati language, easily connect with my Gujarati people, I never thought of that. Then once my TikTok English account got bombarded, I don't know how, but somewhere I was like driving and 7 p.m. I'm getting this idea that why not me doing something in Gujarati? Because I used to get this question a lot that, sir, my English is bad, sir, my Hindi is bad, my Marathi is good, my Tulu is good. Should I start in regional language? And I'm like, yes, you should definitely. Because if you just tap the Marathi people in Maharashtra itself, like why do you think of international only? That's what I thought, let me just apply this as well for myself, my brand, where there is no existence of Digital Pratik in Gujarati community. I did Gujarati TikTok plus Gujarati Instagram plus Gujarati podcast. I tried 3 different things which people think are bombarding like anything. My TikTok is right now at 47,000 plus followers on Gujarati TikTok in 2 months, where people are now connecting over there in a way, in a totally different way. I'm not teaching digital marketing over there. I'm just sharing, like somebody is in the comments saying, sir, prem kya hai? And I'm like, mere liye jo hai, main tere ko bata raha hai. I don't know the romance part. I won't tell you about how to do sex and all those. So, that's where I'm sharing my life experiences. Only 47 videos right now on my Gujarati TikTok. I'm getting a different audience over there.
And so what's the plan to use it?
What's the plan of you using Facebook in 2013? Or what's the plan of you using YouTube?
Audience which you have, that's what I'm asking. Like, if
I never monetize my audience.
No, I got it. That's what I'm saying. So one is the influencer tag, which can bring a lot of brands to you. That's how the influencers works. And
I'll tell you the bigger picture. As you're progressing, like see, if I tell you find the nearest good cafe right now in 2019 world versus you doing that same thing in 2002 or 3. In 2002, 2003, you would have gone to yahoo.com, you would have manually searched for something. In 2019 world, every 1 out of 5 mobile searches are happening with voice. Hey Google, tell me the nearest cafe. It took me 3 seconds to find that versus me typing. That is what is happening with voice when Alexa skills start rolling. All these things happen. And when you, while driving in the car, or a surgeon, let's say a doctor who is driving, is trying to figure out how I can scale my business of doctor through digital marketing, he would be driving in the car and asking some monetary device of sound operating. Hey Alexa or XYZ platform, what is the number 1 tip which you will give for digital marketing? And that device will give you the answer of that company. If it is Amazon Alexa, Amazon will have that advice, not we. At that point in time, brands who are being recalled in the minds of audience will be saying this. That doctor, if he is a hardcore follower of Digital Pratik, he'll say this. Hey Alexa, what is the recent tip of Digital Pratik on digital marketing? Okay. That's the bigger picture which I'm playing. I'm building brand.
I got it. No.
This is why. Because when it is voice, brand will be the only thing which will win. Because if you order right now as well, I don't know if you have used Amazon Alexa or something like that. If you have linked it with Amazon.com, Amazon Pay balance, if you say, hey Alexa, order 1 kilo tomato sauce, it will order that and you will have that at your home. And right now it is of Kisan and all those ketchup companies. But later on, when Amazon as a company starts manufacturing sauce or ketchup, once when I say in 2029, let's say, hey Alexa, buy me a sauce or ketchup, Amazon ka aayega. Unless you say buy Maggi ka ketchup.
Got it. Building. So that's what I'm saying. Like the audience which is there on social media majorly, right? And like, what are the chances of those people? Like, how many percentage of that audience is actually the consumer? Like the right digital, like those who are interested in digital marketing.
I get every single day. I get 500 approximately messages across the platforms.
No. So I'm saying, do you sell? Like you have courses?
I would be in 2020 now.
That's what I'm asking.
But I have a couple of services which people ask. I never sell my consultancy. Right. You go to my digitalpratik.com or any page, you'll never see a link which sends you to a landing page where I sell my service.
Makes sense.
And still I'm making lakhs of rupees per month. Still, SEMrush is calling me to an event which is purely focused on SEO where I'm not doing SEO. So what I think is building a brand as leverage where now I'm not thinking how I'll be a travel influencer. Where kids right now are thinking how I'll leverage my Instagram page to become a travel influencer. I'm already doing that. I'm already a travel influencer where SEMrush is paying me 34,000 for 2 nights for this hotel room, paying my flight tickets. So they are spending 40 to 50,000 rupees on a man who is not at all into SEO. So I think of that as an,
Makes sense.
So building a brand against a couple of terms which already are there in the market, but then you silently tap into that slowly and steadily. Just like Alexa skill development, podcasts. So my podcast is right now number 1 on Spotify and Apple Podcast. If you search digital marketing, I would be popping up. But I'm doing that and I have 350 plus episodes. Right now, if it is 6 p.m., I don't know what's the time, 6 p.m. Yeah. You go to my podcast, I'm standing in front of you talking, my podcast has went live. Every single day, 6 p.m. So that's the point.
Marketing school, these guys,
Neil Patel.
They do it. I've been using the Alexa.
Exactly. So I have my Alexa skill as well, but I've stopped using that now. I'm doing something different. Thank you so much. God bless. Peace.
Hi, I was the one who DM'd you in the morning.
All right.
Morning I had caught a glimpse of yours and then I was...
Oh, yeah. That one, yeah, please.
Pleased to meet you. So
Great, awesome.
I live in Udaipur and I run our Digital Marketing Institute.
All right.
So
Thank
mostly
you.
I even show my students your videos and all.
All right, thank you so much.
It's really nice.
Awesome.
So I've seen, and even a lot of your tips I have been taking on. Remember, you had once when you already had started, you had shared something about branding, that you should have your coffee mugs, your diaries, and everything. By then, we also did that. So
Awesome.
it's really good thing.
Awesome.
Even in Udaipur, a lot of people follow you. You
Great.
should visit us someday.
Definitely, one day for sure.
When? 2020.
I have no 2020 for sure. I have different plans for different states, so 2020 for sure.
And I was also thinking, since we have a community out there, so would you be interested that if we call you, you come for a session out there? Like
In Jaipur? Sorry, Udaipur?
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
So do I
Just
like
send
to
me.
email to you? Or
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp? So I would need your number.
Or maybe, sure,
Sure, I'll WhatsApp you.
for sure.
Can I get a picture with you?
Sure.
Can I ask him to click or? Put them here. Let me also do your pose then.
All right. All right.
Wonderful connecting with you.
Thank you so
and you're
much.
doing a super
God bless.
job. Like
God bless you.
a lot of content takes a lot of.
See you in Udaipur one
Sure,
day.
I'll wait.
God bless.